Ricardo Raya.
And we are the owners of the Garden Center by AOS in Carthage, North Carolina. And we also own Araya Outdoor Solutions, which is our landscaping company that we've had now for
9 years.
Yeah, almost 9 years.
Yeah.
And the landscape company primarily focuses on large-scale landscape projects like
hardscape, irrigation, grading, sod, fence, drainage.
Yeah. And a year ago, we opened the Garden Center. And why did you want to open the Garden Center? What was your vision?
I always want to have my own supply.
Yeah.
So, client doesn't have to weigh materials. They can come to the Garden Center. They can come, they can see different pavers, different rugs, different materials that we can use on the projects.
And you know what you have in stock.
I know what I have in stock. I know what I can get. So,
it really streamlines.
Make more easy.
Yeah, it makes it way more easy.
For me, for homeowners. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a much more streamlined process, and they can also see examples of the work that Araya Outdoor Solutions does out there. Yeah. They can see the products, they can touch the products, it's tangible. It helps create a fuller vision of what their landscape project may be. And we also have, I don't think it's an overstatement to say probably 1,000 plants, if not more.
Yeah, we have a good variety of plants.
We have everything from trees to shrubs to annuals, perennials. We have a whole building of strictly interior plants. Our
we have all the irrigation parts, all the drainage.
We have bulk products. We have soil, gravel. So many river rocks. I never knew I would have
so many river rocks, boulders.
Firestone. Never imagined that this is.
Yeah, I think our plan was more Garden Center.
I think our plan was more landscape. So when we initially decided, when you brought this idea to me of being your own supplier, my understanding of what I initially understood was that you wanted a spot to house, maybe a few pallets of rock, maybe a few bays of bulk material.
Well, everything sells. People look,
we
have clients that come and get 6-8 pallets in one time.
Yeah.
It's nice to have that.
And we have it. Don't you worry.
We don't have to tell them you need to wait a month.
Right.
People don't like to hear that.
Yeah, no, and I think I trust you. You've never driven me astray. And I think the vision that I understood, I don't think we anticipated, and I don't think even you anticipated the growth in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, Moore County really they really
came out for us. The support.
They have shown up so much for us. I've been seeing clients that we did jobs 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And
it's incredibly humbling.
And
it's enabled this dream to just snowball and has become such a huge operation that we never anticipated a year ago, and that we're so grateful for. I'll get emotional if I talk.
Yeah.
It's been quite the dream, and the whole reason why we're doing this now, this video series, is because for the past year, Ricardo has been begging me to be out at the Garden Center full time. I still work full time in a completely different field. I do communications for an early childhood systems building organization. And for the longest time, I wanted to hold on to that as my thing. I wanted to support his dream and, be there when I can. But at the end of the day, we have a staff of 10 now at the Garden Center who I manage. I manage their schedule. I help manage inventory. We have 2 daughters who are 6 and 9. And then working full time, it's just become too much. It's become too overwhelming. And so, the more I thought about it, I just realized that it was time that I come be at the garden center full time.
And I think people, homeowners, clients, they're going to like to see you there and like, speaking to you, and I feel like they're going to really enjoy that.
Yeah. I mean, it'll, at the end of the day, like, I wanted to hold on to my thing, but my family's my thing, and it's the most important thing. And this will enable us to have more time together, enable us to have more time with our girls, for them to really see what it is to run a family-owned small business. I mean, that's the dream, and we're living the dream. So it's time that I dive in, as scary as it is, to give up some stability, because we're completely betting on ourselves now. And like I said, you've never led me astray, and I trust you fully, and I'm excited to be on this adventure with you.
Yeah, I'm very excited too. I feel
nervous.
like you're going. Yeah, well, I mean, that is normal. Like, when I start doing this, I'll feel the same.
Yeah.
I normally, that's what I normally say. If I did it, anybody can do it.
This guy moved here. I always say I brought him a bigger souvenir than my parents bargained for after teaching in Costa Rica. He spoke about 5 words of English, none of which were appropriate. And he moved here and hit the ground running, and taught himself the language, taught himself the business.
That's what I told, my friends. They have business. Never give up.
Mm-hmm.
Keep driving. Until that's what I normally say. Like, if I did it, anybody can do it.
Yeah. But I don't know, I just don't know a lot about what we have. I know, the mechanics behind the business. We're still learning. This is both of our first time doing retail like this.
Yeah. We are
learning profit margins.
I have learned a lot in the last year.
Yeah.
It's completely different than running the landscape business.
Absolutely. And so, but I don't know a lot about our products, a lot about gardening. It's not something I ever did before this. And that's the point of why we're doing this video series now, is to take you all along with me as I, and you, because you continue to learn, but really me, because you know a lot more than I know, and you're going to be teaching me a lot too. But we have the most incredible staff. We are so fortunate. This garden center would not be what it is, obviously without the community support, but also without our incredible staff. We're so lucky to have so many horticulture specialists.
One of the best
staff in the world. Hands down.
Yeah.
They're the best. But so they're going to, our horticulture specialists are going to help me. Ricardo's going to help me learn our products, learn, the plants, learn different things that we need to know. And the whole point of this is to take you all on that journey with me as I learn, because I have a feeling that a lot of the questions that our customers and clients have are the same questions that I have, and that we'll be answering in this video series. And we'll touch a little bit about running a business. We'll touch a little bit about running a business with your spouse.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, he's been begging me for over a year to do this, and he better be careful what you wish for, honey, because you've got it now. You're in it.
I'm very excited.
I'm
very excited for
I
you.
think so far, I'm proud of us.
We make a good team.
Yeah, I think we make a good team.
Yeah.
I'm proud of us for this past year, and I'm looking forward to I'm certainly, there's some things that I'm a little nervous about. We work very differently. This man has a work ethic that is unmatched. I've never seen anybody who has his work ethic. And I'm more of a laid back, check off what's on my checklist for the day, and then I'm done. Whereas when his list is finished, he's putting more things on the list. So that'll be an interesting dynamic to watch. But we're excited. I'm excited to dive in head first and take you all on the journey with us. So stay tuned.